images to customize AYMultiCharacter's look. So in the previous video about character skin, we briefly touched on images, and I'm going to show you how to use this in this video. So I'll be using this generated character for this video, and as you can see, she has this skin on, and of course you can always change the skin tone, but I'm going to switch to image, and by selecting image the skin goes black, and that's because no image is attached, and that's for Eevee. If you're in circles, the skin will go purple. So that's the difference between Eevee and circles. So that the skin is purple for Eevee, then for circles, then for Eevee, if an image is missing, it goes black. So now you can just come down here and select your image. Let's say you have a previous image that you've used before and you want to reuse, you can just attach that. But for this video, we don't have any image saved, so we're going to be creating one here in Blender. So now I'm going to go to texture paint and I'm going to create a new image. I'm going to call it skin care. Then I'm going to change the base color for the skin. So this is our skin color. Then new image. So by creating this image, it's not attached automatically. We have to select the image. So I'll come under image, then select skincare. So now we have an image attached to the skin. So if you have an image on your drive, by doing the same thing, you've attached it. So you can further edit this color just by using Blender's coloring method. So I'll make sure you select the right skin, go under texture painting, then I can start painting. So give her a very nice colorful lips, give her blush on her cheek, on her chest, on her bust, and anywhere you want to add color. So there are tons and tons of videos on how to do this in Blender. We even have one on how to texture your character skin in Blender. You can watch that. The link will be in the description below. So with this now, you can just keep editing and painting and just working on your character. So you can of course pack it or save it outside, and you can always reuse it for any other character. So with this now, I can change from skin 2 to 3. See that it doesn't work. So each base mesh has its own UV. So base mesh 1 color, image color might not work for 2, might not work for 3, might not work for 4. So each one has their own UV layout. So have that in mind. But for the nails, the nails also have image. So let's zoom in, see the character's nail. So right now no pattern is selected, but if I click on image, I can attach image from my hard drive. So let me just come here and look for an image. So I can just select this image and of course change the scale to, let's say, 10. The highest. Okay, so you can just add image. Then you can say use color. By clicking on use color, you blend the original color with the new image you brought in. So let's say this is red. It's going to blend with the color of the image, and of course you can always change the tip of the nail too. So it's going to blend with it. So that's how you use image for nails. Then for blemish, blemish has overlay image. So this one works with the skin. So let's say you want to add like tattoo to the character's body that's going to sit on top of the image. You can see that the spot, the vitiligo is resting on top of our image. You can see. Let me increase the blend. Let me take it to 10. So it's sitting on top of our painted image. So it's not just that, oh, when you paint, you lost all other customization. No, you don't. You can still work with it. Even this value right here under skin, you can still edit it by taking it down, minus, let's say -5. You make it darker. Then by taking it up, let's say 5, you make it lighter. So with this image, with any image you bring in, you can still further edit your image. So with surface, of course, you can change the surface property of the skin. So with the vertigo, it's still on top of the image. So now if you now click on overlay image, you can bring in any image and overlay it on your character skin. So let's say, let me use the clothes, the one I brought in for the nail. Let me use it for the skin. It's taking a while to compile. You see the color is on top of the skin. So when you click on image to alpha, so it means you should use the image as if it's a mask. See, the purple color is here, the other colors are showing. Let me turn off this vertigo so you can see the effect of the color. You can see the purple is showing, and that's because it's using the white parts. It sees all these other side as white. That's why it's using them as alpha. So it's best you paint your image, let's say in Photoshop or whatever, and bring it in and just overlay it on top of the character. And to easily do this, you can just export your UV layout. We have a video on how to export out your UV layout, so the link will be in the description. So by using that, you can easily paint and color out your image and then attach it. It's going to sit on top of your character skin. So but with this image to alpha, you can still try and, with this you can try and still get something decent. So it best work with black and white image. If this picture was black and white, let me look for a black and white image to use. Let me see. So I brought in this image. So it's compiling. Okay. So use the black part, use the white parts. So you see, with this you can easily just overlay. But this doesn't have scale, so you just have to, it's best to use the UV layout to do this. So that's it for overlay. Let me turn it off. Top blemish off. So after this, we have for under pattern, you change this to image, and then you can attach any image of your choice to the characters there. So let me browse for an image that I can use. So select this image. Let me increase the scale. So for this, we have X and Y. So depending on how the image is looking bad with just scaling the X. So I'll take the X to 1, then change the Y to, let's say 10. Okay, let's change this to 10 too. Oh, let me rotate 90. Yeah, looks decent. So with this, you can easily just bring in your image and overlay it on your characters. So now with this, you can say use color. When you click on use color, it's going to blend the picture you bring in with this color up here. So it's looking good. But if you bring in a dark image as your hair, it's going to multiply it, which means it's going to make it darker. So it's best to use the light color, so that way you can mix the color of the hair, especially if you want colorful hairstyle. So you can easily mix the color with the image when you have bright image used. So of course you can blend it at 0. It uses the original color. At 5, blend between the two, the original color and your color up here. Then at 10, these are the highest blend. So you can always use bump, and that's it. So for the visage, to use images for the eyebrow, you can use images. Let's remove the glasses for now. Let's turn it off. So now for the eyebrow, you can use image. You can replace this pattern with image. So I can go to image, and then select, because the way the eyebrow was designed is that it uses black and white image. So I'm going to bring in the image now. So I've brought in the image and I'm going to attach it, eyebrow 01. So you see, let me show you how the image looks. Texture paint, eyebrow 01. You see, all around it is black. The way I want the eyebrow is white. So let me go back. So with this setup, you can easily change the color of the eyebrow. So if you want red eyebrow or you want a brown eyebrow, you can do that. And if I change the eyebrow from different type of eyebrow, it still work, because we try to use the same UV layout for all the eyebrows. So by using one image, it can work for all the eyebrows. So you just need one and you can edit that. So it's quite simple. The same for lashes. Lashes also uses black and white image. So let me click on image and bring the lashes in. AY lashes. Let me show you what it looks like. Texture. So this is the lashes, the under layout, you can see. So you can add any lashes, add any eyebrow, change the color of the lashes if you want. If you don't want black, you can make it red. If your character is albino, you can make it like the color of the skin if you want. So there are many edits you can do to this. So many edits you can do to this. And I guess that's all. The lashes, the eyes too, you can also change from pattern to image. I can attach your own image. So you can just check out our video on how to export UV layout as images. With that, you can select the character's eyes, export the UV layout, and create something good for yourself. You can export the character's skin, you can export the character's eyebrow, you can export the character's hair, and create the UVs that you want. So it's quite simple, it's quite straightforward. So that's it for this video.